Hello and welcome to Oweleketv. My name is Antonia Nwokolo. The news headlines. Tinubu and Shettima's travel budgets hit 15.961 billion naira in 2024 appropriation bill. Controversy continues to trail Nigeria's massive delegation to COP28. On the foreign scene, Trump says he won't be a dictator if re-elected. And in sports, federal government commends Super Falcons on qualification for 2024 African Women's Cup of Nations.
Follow us on our social media handles at Oweleketv. Visit our website at www.oweleke.tv for a thrilling journey. Oweleketv, rising star at the fairground.
Welcome back. The Nigerian federal government has given the green light for the sale of the Falcon 900B aircraft belonging to the Nigerian Air Force. A public service announcement from the Nigerian Air Force shared on Monday night invites interested parties to submit bids for the purchase of the aircraft, which was formerly part of the Presidential Air Fleet. In accordance with the Public Procurement Act 2007, the Nigerian Air Force has launched the bidding process and welcomes submissions either via email or physical delivery. Quotations to be secured in an envelope bearing the company and entity name, address, description, and reference to the request. The sealed envelope should indicate "Do not open" before this 24th December 2023. The announcement emphasizes that bids will be immediately processed after the deadline expires. Nigerian airlines, especially Air Peace, Ibom Air, Arik Air, amongst others, face a growing menace of bird strike incidents, with over 60 recorded in the first 10 months of 2023. This issue has led to an estimated annual loss of $60 million for the airlines, not including losses from delays and cancellations. The majority of these bird strike incidents occurred at Murtala Mohammed Airport, Lagos, with Air Peace topping the list, reportedly experiencing over 30 such incidents in the year. Other airlines like Ibom Air, Arik Air, Dana Air, United Nigeria, and Max Air have also suffered different degrees of bird strikes in 2023. The increasing incidents raise concerns about safety, financial losses, and the need for mitigation measures. Industry experts and airline officials call for investment in bird scare mechanisms and technologies to minimize the impact of bird strikes at Nigerian airports. Nigeria's participation in the ongoing climate change summit, COP28 in Dubai, continues to spark controversy, with 1,411 delegates reportedly in attendance, contrary to the federal government's claim of sponsoring only 422. Critics, including political figures like Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi, condemned the enormous delegation as waste of resources. The list of participants reveal a diverse group, including President Bola Tinubu's son, Sheyi Tinubu, entertainer Toke Makinwa, and numerous officials. The United Nations notes Nigeria has the third largest delegation, trailing China and Brazil. Criticism centers around transparency, with calls for identifying delegates, National Assembly investigation, and possible refunds for minimally involved delegates. The controversy spurs debates on the appropriateness of Nigeria's representation at COP28. Let's now go on a short break. We'll be right back.
Follow us on our social media handles at Oweleketv. Visit our website at www.oweleke.tv for a thrilling journey. Oweleketv, rising star at the fairground.
Welcome back. The 2024 Appropriation Bill, currently under scrutiny by the National Assembly, unveils that President Bola Tinubu, Vice President Kashim Shettima, and their aides are set to expend a total of 15,961 billion naira on international and local travels next year. If approved, Tinubu's travel expenses will amount to 6,992,000,000 naira for foreign trips and 638,535,000 naira for domestic travels. Similarly, Vice President Shettima's travel budget is set at 1,847,000,000 naira, consisting of 1,229,000,000 naira for foreign trips and 618,399,000 naira for local travels. The appropriation bill also includes 6,484,000,000 naira allocated for villa headquarters, international and local travel expenses. Ijumu local government chairman Taufik Issa faces allegations of auctioning properties worth hundreds of millions ahead of his term's conclusion. The move is said to offset financial strains resulting from account freezing by Governor Alhaji Yaya Bello. Items including vehicles, electronics and farming equipment are reportedly part of the auction. Critics argue that this has left the local government without crucial assets, prompting calls for government intervention. Taufik defends the auction, claiming sold items were obsolete, while his assistant asserts professional conduct. Staff and critics seek government intervention, accusing unethical practices and resource depletion. Nigerian fintech company Convexity Technologies Limited introduces Chats, an application aimed at monitoring palliative disbursements and donor funding to beneficiaries. The Chief Operating Officer Adedeji Owenibi announced this after a meeting with French Embassy representatives. Chats, utilizing blockchain technology, offers end-to-end visibility of funds, addressing transparency issues in palliative distribution. It tracks aid delivery from donors to NGOs, agents, and specific beneficiaries, mitigating the risks of diversion. The digital solution supporting teachers' salaries, food distribution, and more aims to tackle humanitarian funding decline, ensuring direct funds reach those in need. Owenibi emphasized the app's significance in building confidence among local and international donors. He urged the government to adopt the solution to enhance transparency in social safety net programs. Chats has already successfully prevented drug diversion, particularly in collaboration with the Red Cross. Up next are stories on the foreign scene after the break.
Follow us on our social media handles at Oweleketv. Visit our website at www.oweleke.tv for a thrilling journey. Oweleketv, rising star at the fairground.
Welcome back. In the foreign scene, former U.S. President Donald Trump asserted on Tuesday that he would not become a dictator if re-elected, except on day one, addressing warnings from Democrats and some Republicans about the possibility of America sliding towards autocracy in the event of his 2024 election win. At a television town hall event at Iowa, Trump, seeking the Republican presidential nomination, was twice asked to deny the potential abuse of power for vengeance on political opponents in his second White House term. He responded that on the first day, he would utilize presidential powers to close the southern border within Mexico and expand oil drilling. Trump has frequently promised retribution against political adversaries if elected again, including President Joe Biden, prosecutors, the Department of Justice, and the federal bureaucracy. Biden's campaign manager, Julie Chavez Rodriguez, responded to Trump's statement, saying Donald Trump has been telling us what exactly he will do if re-elected, and he will be a dictator on day one. Americans should believe him. In entertainment, Yoruba Nollywood actress Bisola Badmus opens up about her struggle with encephalopathy, a brain disease, in a recent Instagram post on her official handle. The actress discloses that she has been fighting this illness for a year and a period that forced her to stay away from social media. Encephalopathy is characterized by damage or disease that affects the brain, resulting in altered mental states and behavioral changes. During this trying time, Badmus also shares the heartbreaking news of losing her mother. And in sports, the Nigerian federal government praises the Super Falcons for successfully qualifying for the 2024 African Women's Cup of Nations in Morocco. Senator John Oweleketv, the Minister of Sports Development, applauds the team's determination and teamwork, commending their vital victories during the qualifiers. Eno highlights the impressive efforts of the Super Falcons in demonstrating Nigeria's athletic prowess on the continental stage. He stresses the significance of women's football in Nigeria, emphasizing the team's role in inspiring young athletes and promoting a culture of excellence, inclusivity across the country. And just before we go, here's a recap of the headlines. Tinubu and Shettima's travel budget hit 15.961 billion naira in 2024 appropriation bill. Controversy continues to trail Nigeria's massive delegation to COP28. On the foreign scene, Trump says he won't be a dictator if re-elected. And in sports, federal government commends Super Falcons on qualification for 2024 African Women's Cup of Nations. And that's the package on our news bulletin. Kindly follow us on all our social media platforms at Oweleketv. Our website is www.oweleket.tv. I am Antonia Wonkolo. Thank you for watching.